Hello everyone. Today we are at Bayport. Bayport is it was a town at one time. Now it's a ghost town. It's actually really a park and a pier where you can go fishing and do things like that. But it once was a town that turned into a ghost town and then became a park, a fishing pier. Big Tyler, Little Tyler's up there fishing, and we are going to take you for a tour of Bayport. All right, so let's go. So what I was reading and reading up on it a little bit, it was a ghost town. Do you have any of the story? It's on my phone if you can see it.
I can read it to me.
All right, so what did it just say?
There are a few dwellings from the early 20th century remaining just outside the park entrance, but much of the land was deeded to Southwest Florida Water Management.
So, I don't see any dwellings.
Maybe those were those houses that we seen when we first came up here.
It might have been. There's, there might be some houses right back here. There might be houses here.
We can go look.
You know what I mean? I mean, there might be some houses right here in the woods.
Could be.
Well, this is water, so...
Well, this is the entrance. The sign's right there.
Alright, guys. Also, right down in here is Bayport Cemetery. And I was told that if you tried to come and go on the property to find it, that somebody would hold a gun on you and make you leave. They don't want people down in here. They really just don't want people down in here. I don't know if the dwellings are the couple of houses that was back up there, which they may be. We'll have to look at them going out. You have to remind me to look at them going out. But I don't see anything in the woods here now. So just outside of the entrance. Unless, oh, you know what? I bet you they're talking about the entrance down there where the Bayport Inn is. I bet you they're talking about that. We'll take you guys for a ride and I'll show you. Oh, almost did it.
Are you okay?
Damn, I hurt my toe.
Are you alright?
Motherfucker, what did I say? What did I...
I don't know.
What was that?
You scared me.
Look, it's right here. What the hell is that?
Stump or something?
Friggin' stump bad.
You just scared me.
That scared me. Stubbed my toe. I stubbed my toe.
Oh, it's okay. I would have tried to catch you.
Ah, there's Big Tyler. They're fishing.
You can smell like the sea.
And salt water. You can smell salt water. Yes, sir. Ooh, it smells like fish. You caught two already? I'm gonna go down and see Little Tyler real quick.
Okay.
Don't leave that unlocked.
I'm not gonna open there. They big? There's signs here. There's signs about them.
There he is. How many fish did you catch, Tyler? Is he not talking to me?
He's concentrating.
This is scary. Did you catch any? Crab? What's... Yeah, this is scary. This is... Alright, this thing's moving, guys. We're done. We're off the bridge. It's moving. I don't like it either. Look at this. See, I don't know if we can get past that gate. Probably not. I wonder why. Alright guys, so I bet you this is one of the dwellings that has been here for a while. I don't know if it's been here that long ago. Go ahead and go forward some. But it looks like that could possibly be really old. I'm not positive though. 4228. I'll have to look it up. Wow. And then there's another one. Oh, there's one back there.
There's all wooden.
Are they old? Oh,
I think so.
I bet it is.
That was really pretty.
So I'll get those on the, coming back. But it said there was a few dwellings. Look, that's a camper. That's just a camper site. Oh, that's neat. They got their camper up in there. Oh, there's all kinds of stuff up in there. Somebody just owns that piece of property, I guess.
That must be. I wonder if you can get in those.
I don't know.
If they do tours.
I heard that they will pull a gun on you. I'll get the ones on that side coming back. We're gonna go up. We're gonna go up to Bayport Inn, guys, and we're gonna turn around, and that's probably where the entrance is to Bayport. Is at Bayport Inn, I would imagine. But I know the cemetery's here somewhere, and I'm telling you, the cemeteries, they probably don't want nobody in it because the cemeteries, the graves are probably in the water by now. This place is flooded so many times. It's pretty crazy. I don't know exactly where Bayport Cemetery is, but on the GPS it shows it like out that way, closer to the water. Was that a person or was that a statue? Did you guys see that person? That was pretty funny looking. We'll have to see if it's still there on the way back. So this was all Bayport at one time. It was like a little town. I'll try to throw some history to the video. Now these houses are newer. Of course they were built later on. But up here a little ways is Bayport Inn, and I believe it's the hotel that's been here a while. I'd have to look up the dates because I'm not positive. Bayou's closed. Bayou Drive, it's a road. See, there was one road that we would go up and go fishing by a bridge.
Maybe that's one that's closed.
Yeah, I think so. It rains every day, guys, in Florida. Every single day.
I wish I could live in that house.
That's called Fisherman Avenue. So right up here on this corner, if you could start seeing it now, is the Bayport Inn. It's actually a restaurant, but I believe the Bayport Inn part, the hotel part, is still to the left. She's gonna go up and turn around, and then we'll come by slow. Go on past it. I think that's it there. Now this restaurant's really, really good food. Alright, so we're gonna turn around. Alright guys, so we are coming up on Bayport. It's a restaurant and an inn. I would have to do the history to see how long ago this was here, but I believe the inn, Bayport Inn, it might not be this exact same one, but I believe it was here for a while. Like for a long while. So there's the restaurant, and then if you go a little bit further, I'm gonna pull up in there. Pull up in here. There you go. Back here is the inn. Now it doesn't look like it's that old. Don't just stay right here. Stay right here. There's the inn. Doesn't look like it's that old. So I think that this might be the spot where the Bayport Inn back in the day really set. Alright. So we're gonna keep riding and we're gonna show you them other dwellings on the way in. I believe, now, if you stop right here for a second, I believe that right there, which I know you guys can barely see, where we just came up to this Bayport Inn, I believe that is the entrance to Bayport. So I'm not positive. It says Bayport's 2 miles, so maybe not. Maybe it's not the entrance, but I was thinking that that was the entrance to Bayport. So that sign right there says Bayport's in 2 miles. So, yep, we're gonna take you guys. Maybe there's the sign. And we are going to see these dwellings up here when we get closer. Slow down at that bridge and see if that lady's standing out there. That's so funny. It might just be a statue. You'll have to look over. Huh?
Looks like a person to me.
You'll have to look over. Turn your volume window down. Stop right there. Oh, no. See, it's a statue.
That looks like a person.
I know it does. It did look like a person. That's funny. Alright, so up here on the right is those dwellings. Now, I can't tell you if they've been here since way back in the day, but it says there's a couple dwellings that have been here. So I could probably look up on the property appraisers. Possibly. Tell me if you guys see anything out there in them woods. I'm looking, I don't see nothing. I mean, the cemetery could be on this side, but from the description on Find a Grave, it shows it the other way, close to the water. All right, so there's another one right up here. Did we already pass it? I'll slow down so we can get it. I don't know how old this is. Don't stop because somebody's living here. It's old. It's probably 1900s. Look at that one. That one looks newer. Like maybe they either remodeled it or that one looks newer. But there might have been some up in here. Like there's a driveway there. And then right up in front of us, we know there was nothing up in there. See, the cemetery could be over in there. But if it is, it's so grown over. And like I remember the tombstones that got knocked over and destroyed. People destroyed stuff. And they found the tombstones all over Hernando County. And they took a bunch of the tombstones to the May Stringer house. So if you guys remember the tombstones on the side of the May Stringer house, there's nobody really buried under them tombstones. Most of them tombstones belong out here at Bayport Cemetery. So right up here, Henriette, you can go to the right and we can look over in there. If you guys see, they have it closed off up here, and I don't know why, the part to go out where the ship had sunk. Over here to the right though. Oh, over here, Kayak Launch. So we launch our kayaks over here then. Oh, there's a bunch of cars over here. There's this historical sign right there. There's about 3 of them. Wow. Let's go back over and park where the guys are, and then we'll walk over here. Okay, so this is where you put your kayak in. Now, I guess you're still allowed to do this, but that section right in front of us, that road is closed off. This would be kind of scary. Because what if an alligator come right up here at you? You know?
Back up slowly.
Back up slowly, yeah.
You're supposed to back up slowly. You're not supposed to run because I may run after you.
So this is it. You just come down here and put your kayak in and go that way. Now down that way is where back in history a boat had sunk, and they got it marked off where the boat had sunk. I brought you guys here before. I'm not able to get back there. I don't know why. I don't know what's going on. What are you finding?
It looks like a ring. It's showing that though. No, I found a shell.
Oh, it looked like a ring?
It looks like a ring.
Okay, so we're going to take you up and let's see what these signs are. Oh, this is... Let's see. What does it say? Coastal... Oh, are you alright?
Yeah, I'm good. That hurts so bad.
Jeez, are you okay? You want that on camera?
Yeah, go
Are you
ahead.
okay? Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I smashed my knee.
Okay. Holy crap. Oh Lord, guys.
It is slippery.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so
There's a trail up here too.
there's a trail. Wonder where it goes.
I think this is...
But look, alligators could be in there. Go see where it goes. Unless you're scared, I'm not going. There could be alligators, Henriette. You might not want to go. It's telling you about the birds and the mangroves. Oh, this is pretty neat.
I don't know what's down there.
I'll get pictures of all these signs for you guys to read. Okay, everyone, we are going to go over to the historic signs and see what they say. So let's go check them out. All right, so let's go down and check out all the historic signs. The Battle of Bayport. Be cool if we find a sign that tells about the town. So this one was the Battle of Bayport. You want to read it?
Two attacks targeted Bayport in 1863. The first attack on April 2nd used 7 boats from the Union warships St. Lawrence, Sagamore, and Fort Henry. They advanced to within 400 yards of Bayport under difficult conditions. The Confederates hid 4 of 6 blockade runners up a nearby creek. Union forces found the schooner Helen, captured its crew, and set it afire. Oh my God. Confederates burned the 6th vessel, a large schooner loaded with cotton that was anchored in the harbor and ready for sea. The Union boats withdrew from the battle with disabled guns. On September 14th, a Union squadron consisting of the warships James Battle, 2 sisters, Annie, and 2 boats from Fort Henry targeted a British side-wheel steamer flying a French flag. Confederates burned the steamer and nearby warehouse, and the Union boats withdrew. The Florida Public Archaeology Network and Hernando Historic Preservation Society in 2010 located mid-19th century ship remains possibly related to these battles. The Gulf Archaeology Research Institute in 2004 to 2015 found the original harbor and Confederate positions north of Bayport County Park.
Wow, now I know down there where we used to take them fishing, the part that's closed off now, guys, they have it marked off where a boat sunk there. Now I think, does it say something different on that side?
Yes.
Bayport Inn. Oh, Bayport Inn, the Civil War.
Bayport was a shallow water Gulf port town in the 1950s. The town was designated the Hernando County seat and a port of delivery by Congress in 1854, before the Civil War. The port shipped lumber cut from locally grown cedar trees, which was widely used to make pencils by 1861. The town consisted of approximately 40 houses, a customs house, warehouses, and wharf. The plantations and ranches surrounding Bayport supplied cattle natural resources such as turpentine from native longleaf pine trees, the cypress and pine lumber, salt made from seawater and evaporation ponds, along with cotton and corn, helped support the Confederate fighting forces. The Union blockade of Confederate forced blockade runners to use smaller and more innocuous ports such as Bayport. As the Civil War progressed, Bayport became a haven for blockade runners operating between Florida's Gulf Coast and Cuba, providing numerous critical war commodities for the Confederate war effort. Between 1862 and 1865, vessels belonging to the Union's East Gulf Coast blockading squadron intercepted 11 blockade runners near Bayport.
Oh my. Wow. So hopefully when we get down here, we'll be able to see over where I want you guys to see. But there's like 2 more historical signs, and there might be 4 more because there's something different on each side. Are you tired of reading yet?
No.
No? This one is Bayport's early historic period.
During the first Spanish period, 1565 to 1763, Florida served as a military defense post. In 1763, under British control, agricultural commerce fire became important. Control of Florida returned to Spain. Seminole Indians in North Florida that helped the United States secure Florida from Spain in 1821 and pushed the Indians south. The Second Seminole War, 1835 to 1842, forced the Indians out of Central Florida, and the Florida Armed Occupation Act of 1842 opened the area to settlement. John Parsons, a war veteran from New Hampshire, built a large house in 1852 that became a post office and a general store. He also constructed a causeway, a wharf, a customs house, and a lighthouse. In partnership with David Levy Ewell, Parsons brought goods from Brooksville by wagon for shipment out of Bayport that were then transported by railroad from Cedar Key and Fernandina Beach. Major exports were cotton, produce, and timber. During the Civil War, Bayport exported salt and beef for Confederate troops and was under attack by Union forces. Bayport served as the Hernando County seat from 1854 to 1856.
Oh, so it only served for 2 years. Wow. Okay, let's see what's on this side. Post-Civil War era.
Bayport had to be largely rebuilt after the Civil War. The Eberhard Faber Pencil Company of New York acquired 40 acres of land in Bayport in 1866. Cedar trees were cut and floated down the Wickiwachi River to Bayport for shipment to Cedar Key. Bayport continued to be a major port of export until 1885. When Brooksville acquired its first railroad spur, by then the area had been featured in nationally circulated travel guides. It was a popular haven for fishermen, boaters, and sportsmen. John Parsons' home became the Bayport Hotel following his death in 1888, and for many years after 1909 was managed by Frances Doeth. She and her son Henry operated a commercial fishing operation that shipped fish from Bayport to Centralia, a nearby lumber town with a railroad spur to Brooksville. The hotel ceased operations and burned in 1942. During the Prohibition, Bayport's remote location gave rise to bootlegging operations. During World War II, the radar installation was in use for bombing practice by planes from MacDill Air Force Base, a former bird rookery built and used to collect dung from cormorant birds for fertilizer production. It was used for target practice by the Army Air Corps.
Wow. The birds were?
No,
or the
poop.
Oh. Okay. Oh, let's just walk away from that one. I just stuck my foot right in my mouth. Oh, Lord. Okay, so this one says Bayport's first people. So I guess it's going to tell us the first people that was here.
The first people who arrived by the Bayport area around 13,000 years ago are called Paleo Indians. The Bayport area was much cooler and drier then, and the Gulf of Mexico was 200 feet lower. Paleo Indians used large spears with stone points to hunt mammoth and mastodon. By 19,000 years ago, the climate had become warmer, and the sea
by
level
9,000 was it?
Yeah,
oh, okay. By 9,000
years ago, the climate had become warmer and sea levels rose. This change led the archaic period people to pursue a hunting and gathering lifestyle. These people also used stemmed spear points for hunting, but also gathered shellfish and caught fish in nets and traps. By 2,500 years ago, the Deptford culture people living around Bayport lived in a small settlement along the Gulf. They used shell tools, and their diets relied heavily on marine resources. A Bayport burial mound excavated in the late 19th century contained artifacts that dated from the Weedon Island culture. 11,000 and 17,000 years ago. 1700. I can't read.
1100 and 1700.
Evidence from the Safety Harbor cultural people dating from 1,000 to 450 years ago was found within the burial mound at Weeki Wachee Spring and contained early Spanish contact period artifacts. These native people were living around Bayport during the expeditions led by Panfilio de Nereves in 1528 and Hernando de Soto in 1539.
Wow. So the 1500s, that's pretty wild. Alright, so this one is the last one that we see. And it is Bayport. It is the Bayport area before human occupation. Oh, before humans came.
Like dinosaurs?
Dinosaurs. I don't know.
Hi. The fossilized remains of many prehistoric animals and plants are buried in the Bayport area. During the Eocene period, 45 million years ago, the Gulf covered this region. Local Ocala limestone deposits contain marine remains of shells, plants, and mammal bones, including those of the early shark-toothed whales, now extinct sea boas, and sea turtles. By the late Oligocene period, 30 MYA, the shadow sea over the West Florida began to recede, and land animals and plants began to live in the area. During the early Miocene period, 2310 MYA, vast forests and conifers and deciduous trees supported giant pigs, rhinoceroses, and small camels. Fossils of small rodents, carnivores, and early horses have been found in sinkholes near Brooksville.
Wow.
In the late Miocene period, 10 to 4.5 MYA, the fossil record shows in the late Miocene that many species of the three-toed horses were hunted by the false saber-toothed cats and bone-eating dogs. Sea levels were lower during the Ice Age. 1.5 MYA, 13,000 YA, and the Gulf Coast receded to 70 miles west of Bayport. Large mammals such as mammoths, mastodons, grounded sloths, and saber-toothed cats roam these coastal lowlands. Their fossilized remains have been found in Weeki Wachee Springs.
Wow, that's crazy. There was one part that you read and that, like, oh, trying to see what about the, let's see, the sinkholes where the fossils of small rodents had been found in sinkholes near Brooksville. That's crazy. So that means, you know, when you get a sinkhole that goes down, I don't know, 3 to 5 feet. Not really thousands, but if they found this stuff down in the sinkholes, that's pretty crazy. All right, guys, let's go out here on the pier and see what we can see. Don't wear flip-flops when you're trying to film, because as I heard it in my last video. Sorry, guys, got flip-flops on.
I walked through mud.
Oh, see, they got that blocked off down there now. I know we walked down in there before, close to the water. Now they have like a little fence there. What does it say? Do not enter. Maybe turtles are nesting or something. So this doesn't go out there. See, I was thinking this did go out there. Where didn't people go that came past us? Oh, this would be pretty at the sunset here. But there's trails all over. See, we used to walk down in there. I guess they just don't want you walking down in there now. Look at this. Oh, the bugs. I put on peppermint lotion, guys, just so the bugs would hopefully stay off of me.
That trail I went through probably would take you down here.
Then people probably went down here somewhere. Oh, you can almost see between that tree. You can almost see where they got it marked off where the boat sunk. Yeah, we're not going to see it from here, but you could almost see it over there. Where did the trail take you to?
It took me down by the water.
Yeah. Oh, if you could look right in between them trees, you can see where they got it marked off, where the boat had sunk, where they found remains of a boat. Can't see it very well. So it's hard to see.
Is it over there?
Well, I guess if you wanted to walk down in there, I got flip-flops on. I'm not walking down in there. I don't think we can get to the other side since the road's blocked off. Look out there. Is that a boat? Is that a boat out there? Or is that's probably somebody on a boat.
Looks like it.
Yeah, that's people on a boat. I was going to say, is that an abandoned boat? So this thing, all it did was do a little walk around. Like a little circle.
Where I walked down, like I could see there was like a pier you could walk across, and I think you can get down to the water.
You could see the pier?
Yes.
What shoes you have on? Flip-flops?
You have to like walk around in the grass because there was mud, but if you walk around the grass, it's not bad.
I don't think I want to do it. Not with flip-flops on. So, this is about it over here. I'll take you back to the other side. Maybe Henriette will walk you guys down through that path. I just heard something behind me. I heard something behind me.
Are you serious?
Yeah. I don't know what the hell it is. Look, there's something up in that tree. It's a creature. Oh my gosh.
I hope it's not a gator.
There's no gator in the tree.
You don't know.
No, he's not in the tree. So you can come here and have cookouts. I think you have to pay to rent the pavilions. But I think the tables are free game. We were going to have somebody's birthday here one time. I think it was Marcus's. And then I don't remember what happened. We had it at a different park.
This is interesting, though, Mom.
This is neat. It is. It's real interesting. I don't know if there is more historical signs. I can attach a story to this in the description.
I kind of wish they had ruins like they did at the sugar mill.
Yeah. What's that?
If any of y'all can tell me what that is. I hear people. Oh, it's getting dark. Probably should have brought my flashlight, I don't know. Ew. I wonder if you can walk down there. I don't think so. It's creepy. There's mud all right here that I'm stepping in, and it's kind of gross. Almost looks like if you could get through there, you can get down to the beach. That would have sucked. You guys can see the water. a boat out there. Let's see. I want to say that's the sign my mom has seen. I'm not sure though. It might have been. I wonder how you get out there. I see people out there though. There's someone walking. You can get right to the water here. I think you could get over there. What was that? I wonder if that's a gator that caught something. Did you guys see that? Just hope it doesn't come over here. Get a little bit down in there, but I think that's as far as you can go. But I think you can get over there, I'm just not sure how. Alright. Ew, there's spider webs on me. And that spider was on me. Ew. Is that a crab? There's crabs coming out of these holes. There's one. You guys see it? You see him? He's moving really fast though. Oh, he moved too fast. creepy when you can barely see anything. Okay. Got my hair stuck. Guys, I have my hair stuck in a tree. Okay, I got it. Never mind. All right. Ooh, I'm stepping in mud. My feet are disgusting. Flip-flops were definitely a bad idea. Ew. Okay. There was people on that. I think you can get over there.
All right, guys, so we got in over here, and there's more historical signs. See, right over there is where we were.
That's where I was.
But I can take you up here and show you where the boat sunk. I don't know why they had this closed off. I guess maybe we'll get up here and find out. But we seen other people coming from, actually Henriette seen people over here in the video that she did for you guys in the woods. And then we kind of seen a couple people coming out through a trail, so we took the same trail. Oh, they are up on the pier. He's probably up there fishing. So right out here, oh wow, and we can see it too. I'll get up here and show you guys. I didn't bring a flashlight, so hopefully it's clear enough.
Mom, look at the sky.
Oh my goodness. Oh, there's another sign. So right out here to the right is where, if you see all them sticks in the ground, let's get out here and look at this first. If you see all the things in the ground, you can see them out there, and they go all the way back there. That is where they found pieces of the boat that had sunk. So right in that area is where the boat had sunk, guys. It's pretty cool. I hope that you're seeing them. I don't know how well you can see them because it's dark. Trying to zoom in, and now it looks blurry. It's real blurry. Darn. Well, hopefully you can see them. If I had known there was this trail to get back here, I would have came back earlier. I'm pretty sure you can see them. All right, so we have another historic sign. Is there something different on both sides? I think it's the same thing on both sides. Bayport.
The interior of Central Florida opened to settlement by whites in the mid-1840s following the end of the Second Seminole War, and the absence of roads and railroads, coastal and inland waterways provided the transportation routes essential to farmers for marketing crops and receiving supplies. The village of Bayport, located at the mouth of the Weeki Wachee River, sprang up in the early 1950s as a supply and cotton port. During the war between the states, Union naval squadrons blockade Florida's coast to prevent goods and supplies from passing into and out of the state. By 1863, the East Gulf Blockade Squadron effectively closed the larger ports along the Gulf Coast. Small rivers such as the Wiki Wachee became important trade routes. Shipping at Bayport attracted the attention of the Union Blockade Squadron, which intercepted 11 blockade runners near there between 1862 and 1865.
Did you hear that? That was big, I'm sorry. That was a big one.
After the war, Bayport became Hernando County's major outlet for lumber and agricultural products and continued to serve as its transportation center until railroad service came to Brooksville in 1885.
Wow, so the railroad came in 1885. Did you hear that fish jump? That was a big fish. Could have been a dolphin. Oh, that's your bag. That scared me. Oh my gosh. Okay, this side says the same thing, guys. Exactly the same thing. Geez, I come around the corner. I thought this was something on the ground gonna get me. Okay, here, you take this bag. Okay, guys. So let's take a walk. I've never ever been on this pier up here because it got closed from the hurricane years ago, and it's never been opened. They say that during the holidays, and I don't know if it still goes on, like Christmas time, boats come through. You come sit out here and you watch like a parade of boats. And you know, the parade, they're all decorated and stuff like that. So I don't know. I've never got to personally see it, but I have heard about it. Maybe. So we usually sit at this table or this table, and the guys usually fish. But we couldn't drive down up in here, so they didn't get to come down here and fish. But it looks like the pier is open now. I've never been up on the pier. It goes both ways. That flagpole's noisy. All right. Oh, they did a new one. It's new. Wow. Yeah, it's been a long time since I've been out here. This is new, but look, I wonder why it's like missing its planks there. In here. That's weird. Oh, it is every so often. Some little kid could fall through that.
Oh, God.
That's scary. Oh, they did a whole new pier. The whole pier is new.
The sky over there is
At least the top is. Look at this. Oh, the sky is pretty. Look at the sky, guys. Wow, this is nice. But yeah, this was crazy. Because anybody bringing kids, them kids are gonna go fall under if they're little. It's nice. Well, I guess maybe it's for shorter people to lean over and fish. Maybe that's for the kids to fish, but they definitely should have put something at the bottom. It's just my opinion. Look at that. It's beautiful. So right here would be a beautiful sunset. This is where you would see your sunset. Alright guys, I don't know, little islands. There's little islands out there. This is nice though. And before it was falling over, and I can't remember which hurricane knocked it over. But it's been a long time. I think they still got the bottom.
What is that?
It's a bird, but it sounds like somebody laughing.
It sounds like a witch.
It sounds like somebody laughing. I think they used the bottom. They might have like touched it up a little bit, but the bottom that was already there, the top is what they replaced all this. They replaced it all. It's crazy. It's really nice. It smells like fresh wood.
Yeah, it smells like Home Depot.
Maybe they just got done with it. Maybe that's why the thing is closed.
Maybe they put like the stuff you put on wood.
The stuff you put on it that we're not supposed to be walking on it.
Yeah, the weatherproofing stuff.
Yeah.
Oops.
They would have it blocked off here at the bottom if that was the case.
They didn't do a good job because you can walk right through.
Right through the trail. What do you guys think of this place? And all the history. There's so much history here. A lot of history. They got barbecue grills here and everything. Yep. Right there.
I'm hungry.
Alright, so we're gonna go back and find the guys and see how many fish they caught. What was that?
It sounded like a voice.
That was weird. Alright, we got a long walk back. We'll see you when we get there. Okay, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this video of Bayport Ghost Town. And I will see you next time. The guys are done fishing, so we're leaving. Bye, guys.